Are we ready? Hello.
Are we ready?
Call to order Board of Works
now.
for December the 8th. Need approval of the November 24th minutes.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Department head reports, Fire Department.
Brett Bogue, Fire Chief. Fire Department's had completed 6,846 training hours year to date. It's about 100, averaged out about 190 training hours per fireman. The tower is supposed to be delivered, our new training tower is supposed to be delivered on the 12th. It's supposed to be fully up and ready to use by the 19th. We have training going on then in the tower, for the tower. We've had 3,217 total calls this year. 2,486 were EMS calls and 731 were fire calls. And that's it.
All right, thanks. City Inspector.
Brad Snyder, City Inspector. On the ordinance violations, things are starting to slow down a bit. We only had 13 for trash, 3 for abandoned nuisance vehicles, 1 for growth to be controlled, 14 notice to cut your yards for 55 violations. The second page I did a year to date to just kind of tell you what we did. We give out 1,412 violations year to date. They're all numbered there on what they are. Second page is our for permits. We actually issued 130 permits in November for a revenue of $18,252 on our permits. I've got Tracy in doing rental registration inspections now. So so far in November, he done 26 rental inspections. We're gonna keep that rolling now since all the grass is pretty much done. And then the second page, I did a year to date on permits. We issued 1,194 permits year to date for about $206,885 is what we've corrected. And the biggest part of that was the Beer House Boulevard project.
Right, yeah. I appreciate that, year-to-date, report, so it's great. Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brad. Animal Shelter.
Leah Reagan, Vincent's Animal Shelter. For the month of November, our numbers looked a little bit better. We did have a 4-day period where we had waived adoption fees because we were so incredibly crowded, and that did benefit our numbers quite a bit. So for November, we took in 30 cats, and our total positive outcome for cats was 50. So we're heading in the right direction there. We had, of those, 43 were adoptions for cats. So for dogs, for November, we took in 37 dogs. Of those, 7 were from the county. We had total outcome for dogs of 44. Of those, 15 were adoptions, 15 dogs were returned to their owner, and we sent 14 dogs out to rescue last month. Total adoptions for last month was 58. Currently, we have a total of 69 animals in the shelter, and if you count all the animals in foster care, we have a total of 81 animals in our care, which is a lot better than we were last month.
Right, well, that's great.
We
Thanks.
still do have free vaccines available for folks in city limits that are on a limited income and need assistance with vaccines for their pets.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
good. Thanks, Leah. No old business. New business is Hart Street Signal upgrades bid award. John Sprague, he is not here, but his recommendation is for the Hart Street Signal upgrades be awarded to Hummel Electric in the amount of $173,400, and that was the lowest bid between somebody done.
So I'll make a motion that we approve the city engineer's recommendation for Hummel Electric in the amount of $173,400 for the Hart Street Signal Upgrade Project.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same, carries. And then I want to announce that this will be our last Board of Works meeting for the year.
You second, wipe a tear away from my eye.
Yes. So,
Well, then I will wish both of you Merry Christmas,
yeah,
Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas. You know, the employee lunch is
This week or next week?
a week from Wednesday.
Week from Wednesday. I got it on my calendar, yes.
And
And nice job on the downtown decorations. They look really nice, you guys. Good job.
Okay,
Parade was, I heard nothing but positive remarks about the parade and how that went. And actually Ellen's running that now. Is that right?
yeah. You need to sign there and then you gotta sign. All right, if nothing else, we are adjourned.
So moved.